Hello everybody, I'm on the Oregon coast on a really popular trail near a very popular destination on a very popular holiday weekend. And I just had to get out and get some fresh air, get the salt air. As I was walking on this trail, I felt inspired to offer a nature connection experience using some of the things that we might just walk by when we're hiking on the Oregon coast, things that are very familiar. I invite you to join me for the next 20 minutes to celebrate these beautiful indigenous plants that are here all over the Oregon coast, and they create the atmosphere that we love when we go for hikes or when we walk out to the beach. Take a big deep breath in, and a big exhale, and feel the weight of your body, and join me for this nature connection experience with the plants of the Oregon coast. First we'll work with evergreen huckleberry, and I love the evergreen huckleberry because of the leaves are shiny and they stay evergreen year-round. And as we work with this plant, open up to the possibilities, to the ways that you can be like this plant, or maybe ways that you are not like this plant, and sit with that for the next few minutes. Salal is ubiquitous to the Oregon coast and so many different places in the Pacific Northwest. And oftentimes I see people just walking by and really not appreciating and paying attention to the rich textures of these leaves. They're waxy, and indigenous peoples use these as a cup. How are you inspired to make a cup of life when you're looking at the salal? Let's sit with that and find a way to connect your inner self to this beautiful plant. Remember, there's no wrong or right way to hold a meaningful connection with the natural world. It's really about what's going on with you. And the magic about doing this work, nature is always changing, and so are we, because we're part of nature. And any given day, and you go on a trail, we could go on this same trail and see 100 different reflections. And one day may not even notice this bush, and another day it stands out. I encourage you to pay attention to what you pay attention to. Take a big deep breath in, a big exhale, and feel the weight of your body. I love the sword fern because they're everywhere in the Pacific Northwest, and they can have different meanings. Some days when I look at the sword fern, I think, how am I too sharp? Did I just say something that was a little too abrupt? And then other times I think of, how does this challenge me to be as sharp as possible? How does this challenge me to come up with new ideas that are fresh and bright? How do you see the sword fern in your life? Take a little bit of time and pay attention to the feelings, pay attention to the inspirations you might get, pay attention to what you like or you don't like about the sword fern, and choose to remember all the things that come to mind. Something else that is omnipresent on the Oregon coast and in the Pacific Northwest and also has a lot of different meanings, a lot of different ways to reflect the varieties of moss that exist. And again, in some of the places like the Hoh Rainforest, Olympic National Park, there are great examples of abundant moss that people seek out. But there's moss on all the trails on the Oregon coast. As you sit with the moss, reflect on what that might mean for you. And even if you don't know the answer, even if you don't have anything profound, the point really is about making the connection. So it can even just be about, how do you feel when you look at the moss? And reflecting on that and sitting with that and allowing that to be part of the experience. Take a big deep breath in, big exhale. Feel the weight of your body as you sit with moss and the reflections on your life. How about these beautiful deciduous leaves? And they're all over the forest. And of course, in the summertime, these would be green. In the spring, they'd be just fresh little, almost yellow starts. And then they come back to being yellow in the fall. Although they're fading and they're clearly dying, these beautiful works of art create color in the forest. They create texture. And more importantly, they create opportunities for reflection. So you may walk by these usually, but take some time with these and really open up to how they serve to offer reflection for you within your inner self. You may look at this as, well, they're dying. Well, what parts of you are dying in maybe a positive way? What things are you able to let go? And what things are colorful in your life? There's lots of ways to look at that. Take a big deep breath in, exhale, and feel the weight of your body, and spend some time with the colorful deciduous leaves of the forest floor. The sticks and the proverbial dead wood are also really important components of the forest, because these are the things that nature has pruned away in various ways, has allowed to drop to the floor of the forest, or is giving bushes like the one I'm here with right now some time to regenerate for the spring. Sit with the concept of nature's pruning, what's being cut away, what's being allowed to rejuvenate right here in this forest. What are you allowing to rejuvenate within you? Or is there some dead wood that you could clear away for new space, for the new buds of spring to start to emerge? Within 15 feet of me right here, we've spent this 20 minutes immersed in the beautiful natural world on the Oregon coast. It's just a reminder that 20 minutes a day doing something connective, even if you're standing still and you're looking in different directions, something that allows your inner self to open up and make a meaningful connection to the natural world, that 20 minutes is enough to make lasting impact on your life. Please remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, to like and comment. But most of all, I just want you to try to make it a priority to spend time in the natural world, whether you're watching my videos or you are outside. Whatever makes sense for you in your life, may it be in nature. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you down the road.